Hi, my name is Rajeev Kannan. I work for Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation. I'm a family man, a banker, and a dog lover. Well, I think when I think of leadership, I think of visionary leaders. I think of leaders who have actually portrayed a future which they don't even know exists today. I think of leaders who actually have a vision of a future which is much better than what it is today. Firstly, I would talk about my father. He probably set the moral compass for me. I think because he was a very, very honest, straightforward person. A good example I can think about is, I remember he was actually an entrepreneur. So he and a few people set up a company and they were building a factory. I went to the factory. I was very young, I think probably about 7 or 8 years old. And I found a box of pencils, which I thought, okay, let me just take it home. But he reminded me, this is not my property, this is not your property, it is the company's property. So even though he was a part owner of the company, he reminded me that you need to respect the boundaries between private and physical. So that, I think, was a very important lesson for me, and I think that stays with me even now. So I think about my legacy in maybe two different ways. Firstly, when I talk about the organization I work for, now that I've been there for almost 23 years, it's important for me to actually bring in and actually help grow a number of good leaders and many good managers, because the key to any successful organization is that you need to have enough people who can actually lead the organization in the future. I do see my role as helping create the next set of leaders for this organization. So that is something I hope I would have achieved when I leave this organization. Historically, everyone talks about development purely for the sake of development. But I think now we need to think about development not just from pure GDP growth, but we have to think about sustainable development. So I do hope that I would be recognized in a very, very small way for sustainable development of the region. Done? Okay. Simple.
Yeah, and you're really confident.